Pat here, Dead Things Yard Haunt. This is my flying witch. So, without further ado, okay, so that's it, pretty well complete. Am having a little bit of issues with the way that the sound is triggering. It's supposed to be one long continuous thing, and if you could hear it kind of cutting out and starting again, don't know why that's happening, but I'll find out. So just to kind of give you an overview from the front, this is a turning head mechanism using a vent motor. As well, I've got RGB LED eyes in her. Now you can see how they're kind of flashing up and cycling through the colors. Everything's working good, although red is missing, and I think that's probably more a wiring thing down here than anything else. And I'll show you the unit. So that's her. She has a vent motor, is how her head mechanism turns, and she does have a set of speakers mounted in her chest cavity so that you can hear her flying. Incidentally, that mask I found at Value Village, or as we say, Value Village, and I didn't actually like it. It didn't have a nose, so I found one of those prosthetic noses and just hot glued it on, and a little bit of latex and some paint, and yeah, there it is. So from behind, 4-bar mechanism, and then this is on a turning. I have documented most of the build of the base here for sure, and the towers. So on some of my earlier YouTube videos, so you can definitely check that out if you want. The main difference that I did here, when this was going side to side, there was an awful lot of flex. So what I did here, instead I switched from aluminum to those aluminum braces that I had to 3/4 inch square tubing, and which still has wood sandwiched in between it for more rigidity. And then the bottom here is 1-inch square aluminum stock. Okay, of course you see the braces. It is sandbagged at the rear. That's kind of how to give it more stability. On this surface, that's what's working, and I imagine that'll work on others. Just one note, I added a spring here just to assist that. I didn't want to have to crank up the air pressure any more than it is. So this is being controlled by a couple of pickaxe circuits. This is the brains of Brunswick Weirding. Brunny Weirding, my flying witch. So the box is about the size of my hand. Across the front I have hot glued in 4 3-input speaker terminals. Those accept wires from the witch nerve center, which is where it's a Tupperware container or a rough tote container with the microcontroller circuits and talking circuits for Aggie and Gertie, the talking witches at the front. A cable such as this runs from there, bringing power and bringing a trigger effect. Incidentally, I also have a cable like this which runs from the head of Brunny, down her spine, up the 4-bar mech, down the tower, and then splits like this to plug into here. The effects controls one of these, and that will turn on a strobe light What this is a 12-volt relay, double pole, double throw. Comes from here into here, and basically closes, energizes and closes the contact on the double throw pole side, and then that switches this on, which will turn on the strobe light. Also, I've got another one of these that's on a fog machine pendant, and I'll just piggyback that, parallel that over to that. Also, you can see that there is an RCA plug here. This has been repurposed from a DVD player, and this acts as a switch, and I have one of those Electronics 123 50-second USB sound recorders, which her sound is recorded on, and on the switch I just wired in a RCA plug, and that plugs into here, and when this energizes, it basically just closes the contacts, acts like a switch. So, as I said, 5, 12 and ground, trigger, effects. On this side is the head, so there's a vent motor here, and that randomly turns it on and off. And then under here is R, B, and G LED cathodes. I'm using raw LEDs for her eyes, so that's the R, B, and G cathodes. And then the anode, which is a positive, goes into here. Inside, there's a Pickaxe CHI 030 18-pin project board, and that controls the LEDs and the head. And this is a homemade version of that that was actually in Aggie last year, and it's been repurposed this year, and that will control the 2 solenoids, three-way, I believe it's a three-way, that controls the up-down motion, and then a 5-port 4-way that controls the side-to-side motion. That also turns on the trigger. So that's basically it in a nutshell, although there was a heck of a lot of work to get to this place. There's one of the reasons I haven't posted is all the work that I've been putting into getting this prop functioning correctly, safely, all those things. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, by all means leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them. I know we are now getting out of build season and into setup season, and in 1 month, 30 days, it's the big show. So I'm wishing you all the best of luck as you set up your nightmares on your lawns and in your garages and in your homes. And best of luck to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.